Robin will be happy to know I cannot lift my truck any further if I'm ever going to want to bring it over to Jay's shop to work on it. That would catch on that if the door was shut. Anyway, I picked up these new brakes. I got these, and then I got these AC Delco Premium. I took it in when it first started making noise, and the brake shop said there was nothing wrong with it. I said, you don't hear the noise? No, we hear no noise. And I literally drove off the lot, and as soon as I hit the brakes, I heard the noise. So I'm gonna have Jay work on it with me because he's competent. Please be the right part.
Right on, just like a glove.
Now, what are these? You didn't have to take anything out, right?
No, those are, if it's stuck, you put a screw in there and jack it off the...
Oh, is that what that's for?
Yep.
Oh.
Sometimes, like my Grand Marquis, Christian's car, they have a screw to hold them on, but that's just as it rides through the assembly line.
Oh, okay.
It just keeps them in place till they are ready to put the calipers and everything.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You don't have to put them back, because the wheel's going to hold that up where it goes when it's in.
Right.
There's no reason to do that otherwise. All right.
Do we want to inspect the? Or oh, you didn't have to compress the brakes or anything, did you?
I did it with this big C-clamp.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
All right. I'll probably have to do it some more, but I needed to do it some to get it off the rotor because there was they wear a groove right at the edge, so the pad's in here and it won't come past that. It's on both sides.
Right. Okay.
So if these were ceramic, and they probably were, if they're factory or standard replacement, they probably were ceramics.
Okay.
They don't break as well as the metallics or the semi-metallics, but they're cleaner and they last longer.
Right.
And they don't eat the rotors like the metallics and the semi-metallics do. But semi-metallic, you cannot beat braking power of metallic pads.
Yeah, and that's what I ordered, was the metallic. I just figured I was not gonna waste time with the.
Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do here.
Do you need help?
No, I'm going to hang in here differently.
I feel like that guy when some guy's getting eaten by an alligator and he stands around and just films it.
So now I want to take the caliper off the bracket and we can put the bracket back on.
Okay.
I probably should have done that first.
This is the side that didn't appear to have issues. But the brake shop did say I was only using about 50% of my brakes. So that is about where we're at. So you can see it's about 50%. So, but these are the new ones. Oh, okay. So we're replacing this?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's $9 at O'Reilly's.
Okay.
But that'll keep water out of them slides so that they continue to slide until the next time you do brakes.
Okay.
I'm just going to get this in a position where I can get this on here.
So rather than using a special tool, you're just using the old brake and a C-clamp?
Yep, the old caliper pad and a C-clamp to compress these pistons. And you do it slow so you don't blow any lines or anything. We got brand new rotors and brand new pads, so we should have to compress these all the way. Because the rotors will be at full thickness and the pads will be at full thickness. So when you do this, it should go pretty easy. And these feel like they're moving good. I think your calipers are in fine shape. And it got really hard now, so I think we're bottomed out. I think we're there.
Okay. Cool.
And the seals on the pistons look good. There's no leaks around on these seals. So
You'd see it for
you'd
now.
see
You see it
fluid,
right now
you'd see
for sure.
fluid out here if they were
Right.
bad.
Okay.
And I don't think they're bad. So
All right.
we're gonna let that hang there. We're gonna put the bracket on. We've replaced the boots. You know what I didn't do yet? We need to put grease in the hole. My pins have grease on them.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
I'm gonna put one more in this one. Now when we put these back in on the bracket, there'll be grease
All right.
down in it so that it can slide.
All right.
I don't know if there's special grease for this or not. I've always just used plain old grease.
All right.
I'm gonna take these pads out for a second. You know what? Maybe I'm not, because they might not go back in with the rotor in place.
So the single one was on the inside.
Was on the inside. Okay. Good thing you remembered.
Don't expect it much. We're just lucky.
You know what? I'm gonna do another thing here that sometimes is helpful.
Oh, keep it from moving around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. But that helps. It's a little bit closer. Guess I don't know if either one of them will go. Let's put it on the right way. All right, we're gonna get a ratchet. All right, now that they're seated, now I change to the breaker bar, and I'm gonna put the beans to it. This is what I call German tight.
Okay.
Guten tight.
It actually is. If you got the tools, it is a pretty easy job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll let that sit there because I need the pins. 1, 2. Just squeezing the boot now down inside the bracket there. Now, sometimes if you're not paying attention, that brake line will get twisted,
Okay.
and you want to make sure that you don't have your brake line twisted.
Okay.
'Cause I've
Like
had
if the caliper got spun around while it was hanging?
Yeah. Just something to watch out for when you're putting it back. And I use this piece of chain and a couple of hooks from a bungee strap to hold the caliper up so it's not hanging on the brake line hose while I'm working on the rotor here. do you want to give your ball joint and control arm bushings a shot of grease while we're here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. That's a break.
Awesome.
Took us longer to go get the stuff and then the coffee than it did to...
Well, the coffee added another 30 minutes. So I know this is probably going to sound weird, but when I was growing up, I had to work with my dad at the airport. He had his own FBO, and I hated it. But in the dead of winter, sometimes the only sanctuary you had from the brutal cold in the hangar was taking a break and sitting in front of the old heater. And the smell, I just love the smell. It smells warm. So now that we got all the sizes figured out, what size was that?
Well, this is two sizes. It'll be 7/8 or 22 millimeter. They're almost the same.
Oh, that's right. It's my...
This is 21 millimeter.
Okay.
And that's what's on the gun right now is a 21. So,
Okay.
but it's...
That's just for my lugs.
Yeah.
Right? So is that really a key, or is it just a type of socket? I mean,
different. And I haven't noticed that it goes on wrong. No, it doesn't seem like it's...
right. Okay.
Oh, glad my toe was clear of that.
Who needs toes?
Well, I kind of like them. They don't hurt right now.
And there's nothing you see that makes you think the hubs are any issue, right?
No.
They seem good too?
Yeah.
All right.
One of the things I would say is you probably need a front differential rebuild kit, which will have seals and maybe
Okay.
bearings.
All right.
Because your outer seal out here where the drive shaft connects to the stub shaft on the front diff
Right.
is leaking.
Is leaking?
I saw that when I was underneath there.
Okay. All right. So yeah, when you get all done with this, just do a good inspection and
Yeah.
we'll make a punch list of what needs to be done. We know now the pitman arm and the idler.
Yep.
For sure, which I kind of knew that was coming, but like I say, you don't really feel it in the truck. It seems fine. But maybe that's why it was more noticeable when I was braking.
Yeah, maybe. I'm going to go ahead while I'm sitting here. And that's up nice.
Oh, how does that rotor look, by the way? Does it look warped?
You won't see it.
Oh, you won't see it?
No, it's not so much that you can even see it. It's just, I mean, a few thousandths, maybe a few tens of thousandths of an inch will
be an issue.
Yeah, you'll feel that. Now this one ain't leaking, but there's a tiny little cut in this.
In the seal?
In the seal here. Yeah, it's not leaking, so I don't think it's an issue. But it's something to keep an eye on.
Okay.
For future.
Is it a lot of work to fix that, or you just replace the whole caliper?
If you can get the parts. I don't know if you used to be able to get parts for that. You could get new pistons, new seals, all that stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know if you can anymore.
All right. So you'll know. I mean, you'll start
having fluid on your
on
your brakes.
Okay.
Just something, next time you do brake service.
Probably just plan on replacing this caliper.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing that'll doom a caliper is if the bleeder is rusted and you can't get it open. Now we're not opening the system right now.
But so we don't know.
Right. And if you don't open the system, it's not an issue. But if you need to open the system and you need to bleed it and the screw is stuck.
Okay.
You're basically buying a caliper because the screw is stuck.
So when we do this flush thing you're talking about, we don't actually have to bleed it because we're not.
No, we will.
Oh, okay.
We will.
Okay.
But if we can't get it open,
we'll know.
We won't do this side.
Right.
We won't do whatever we can't get open.
Got it. Okay. I understand now.
Okay, so that's compressed. Basically rebuild the caliper or the bracket now with the other parts we bought, and we're on our way back together.
All right, cool.
It took us longer to go get parts than it did to actually do the work.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah.
Got to get a picture of the beer of champions.
Yes.
The beer for champions.
Yes.
What's the phrase? I guess it's beer of champions.
Well, yeah, I don't know if beer of champions, breakfast of champions is we.
Well, I know, but it's the beer of champions.
Right.
For us, right?
I typically don't eat breakfast, but I typically do drink beer. So I'm just getting the bushing, the boot, just deforming the metal polymer. Either enough to grab hold of it or enough that just wants to come loose. Sometimes I don't have enough of it to grab a hold of yet. So we'll keep going with that. Spin, so it's probably loose enough.
You got the other side pretty easy. It's being stubborn. There we go.
This tool, which I've only used it for its purpose one time as a Wetiker or Otiker, I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to be for crimp rings, for like pecs, but not, they don't crimp tight enough for pecs, but that's what it's for, is crimping.
Oh.
I use them for nail pullers and every other thing that I need to get a hold of, and I want to have a good bite and pull on, because they work really good for that. I tried to use them for pecs, and they don't work for that.
They don't work for what
I
they're
had to buy
doing.
a real proper pecs tool when we did plumbing at Jacob's house. For all I know, there is a proper tool for this, but I don't know what it is. This is how I've always done this. Man, it's wanting to tear through the middle.
There you go.
Those are out. We're going to go fishing for the rubber liner, the old one. One in each. And who knows when that got cut, you know. It's not leaking, so it could have been a while. So it's not perforated.
Right.
Just clean the old grease out of here. It doesn't have to be perfect. The grease looked good. It wasn't leaking. We'll just get the worst of it out that we can. I have a 19 millimeter, which is about the same size as a 3/4. The 3/4 would work. Just put the boot in the socket so that I end up down on the flange or the bushing of the seal body.
Right.
And then
And just
back it up on this 2x4 and
drive it in.
Yep, drive it till it gets to the bottom. I'm going to do this one one more time because I don't think I hit it quite. I think I quit one whack too soon. Okay, I'm happy with that.
All right.
Okay, new liners. These are slide plates, so the brake calipers, the new pads will slide on this bracket. Should always change these, don't leave them off. Always replace.
All right.
Okay, let's take a couple paper towels and
You have to grease it, huh?
yeah, we're gonna put 3 pumps of grease in this. We got to go clean the pins, and I left them over there.
Oh, I'll go get them.
We can clean them over there.
Okay.
The grease gun might be low. Yeah, I think it's out. See if I got another tube for it. You know, everything slides together to the rotor. One side doesn't move and the other side does. But when you let off, it has to be able to move enough to relax off that rotor.
Right.
Otherwise it drags
Right.
and makes heat. The pins are clean. We're ready to mount the bracket. Try a trick here and see if this works. I'm going to put one bolt partly in and then swing the bracket up and load the shoes. Now I need to put the loader on too. I need to wipe the loader. That rotor gonna go on like milk. That rotor gonna go on.
So what are you doing different this time than the other side?
I'm gonna flip it up like that to load the pads and then swing it down into place.
Oh, okay.
Okay, in the
Right.
pads right there. And the one.
The single one goes on the back.
Okay. That one. It's the one. If we were just doing pads, you could do that. You could take the bracket off,
That would be all you do, huh?
then take one bolt out. You have to loosen them, but you take one bolt out and then flip it up, change pads. Yeah, it makes it. Whoops. Put that back in there.
So the caliper's all that holds that in, huh?
Yeah. We've already compressed the pads, the pistons. So finally started. Okay,
All right.
that. Rotor testing.
So now we just bleed them, huh?
Yep.
10 millimeter.
Yeah. It was moving. There it is.
So now you're going to just pump out a lot of the fluid so that
Yeah,
we
we're
don't
going
have
to
to.
pump out the majority of the old fluid.
It's really hard because I got. Oh, you got it on there, okay?
I think so.
Because of that stuff for the winch kind of gets in the way.
Make sure the pump works. Pump works. That color is that it needs change.
It does need change?
Yeah, that should be clear,
Okay.
like vegetable oil.
How bad is that?
It's just old.
Not like the worst you've ever seen, but so that's probably the only reason the calipers aren't horribly shot.
And that's all I'm going to get out of that. And I got this on at Amazon, but it's Orion Motor Tech hydraulic brake and clutch pressure bleeder. So you just pump it up to. I bet this isn't tight. It's not, because I opened it earlier. I'm going to pump this up to 20 or 25 pounds. We're not holding pressure, which means I don't have it tight.
Oh. Unless there's some other issue.
No, it's this. I ran into this the first time I used it. I pumped and pumped and pumped, and it never got. Once I did that,
Is it holding pressure this time?
I think so. Where are we leaking?
Oh, it's going down.
Well, we've pumped. See, we're nearly full again. We really only need about 15 pounds. It's enough to push it through. So now we're going to go over and open our bleeder
Okay.
until we have clear fluid. That snaps on. This can hang. We're leaking something. All the reservoir is full, and it's leaking out the seal on the top of the reservoir.
Oh.
I don't see any good. Any good reason why. That's on tight. Let's put a little more in there.
Are we gonna have enough?
Oh yeah. Now that it's full, there's not that much in the lines. Volume wise, it's mostly in the reservoir. Let's see if that's enough. That's about 12 pounds. Well, I'm gonna hang this lower, not all the way up there. It's still leaking. It's doing the same thing over the reservoir again. While that's doing that, I'm gonna put the pan underneath that.
Okay.
Catch some of that mess. And I don't know why it's doing that.
Is it at least pushing some out this way?
Yeah, that's what it was doing. Because there's not that much in the lines from here to there.
Right.
But what we did get out of the lines
It's pretty dark. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're good on this side. Put the little cap, always put the cap back on. Keeps your dirt and stuff from.
Is that like a Zert also?
No, it's a bleeder screw.
Oh, okay. So you have to loosen it.
Yeah.
And retighten
So
it.
it doesn't. So that's what makes it seal is tight.
Okay. Okay.
But if you don't put the cap back on, water can get in there and it'll rust inside.
Got it.
Then you can't get it open later. Sometimes they still work okay. But if you break it off, then you're hosed. Yeah, it's not moving. I think this side is what it is.
And that's on the caliper?
Yep.
So I'll need 2 calipers at some point, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that side ain't moving. And I'm gonna bet it's because that cap is missing.
Okay. All right. So basically, when one caliper goes, I just need to do both.
Yeah, I would do both. Unless there's some reason, if you just did them not that long ago and there's a reason why.
Right. No, but being there's an issue on the other side that's different than this side.
Yeah.
So this one was missing the cap and it's rusted.
Yeah, the bleeder screw is rusty and you can't get it loose.
Okay. All right.
You can't drill it out. I mean, there's no way to save it. That
Right.
They can do it when they remanufacture those calipers, but.
All right. Well, that's good to know. So calipers are on the list, but low priority.
Yeah.
Until they actually.
We didn't open the system, so there's no air in it. We were just bleeding it as a preventive.
Right. Right. That's all right. That's all right.
I'm going to use the impact gun. Sorry, what I do with my right here. I'm not going to impact them on, but I'm going to use the rotational of the gun to just get those seated because we're going to torque them. Running those on by hand sucks,
Right.
especially when there's 8. Okay, so the rest of these will just run until they're seated.
Can't even see the brake, can you?
No,
Glad I didn't buy and spend money on fancy ones.
yeah, it's hard to see.
I did like the.
That's the slop in that pitman arm.
Okay.
And that shouldn't be that loose.
Okay. So that's what I should probably do next, huh?
Probably.
How's it feel? No
Well,
rubbing?
there wouldn't be any yet because we compress that
Oh, got it.
pistons all the way out. So before you move it, when we're ready to get back down,
Hit the brake
you would
once.
pump the brakes, and they're going to go all the way to the floor. You're going to feel it go all the way down
Got it.
until they seat against those pads.
Okay. All right.
I think we're ready to go over to the other side.
All right. You already torqued those all up?
No,
Oh.
can't do that till it's on the ground.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. All right. We're all back together. And we'll go ahead and take it for a drive and make sure they're all working as they should. And then it's done. So this wasn't intended to be like a tutorial or anything, but honestly, if you have the tools, it's actually a really pretty easy job. The issue is I don't have the tools, but it took us, and we ended up driving to O'Reilly, and then I picked up some coffee for Robin from Starbucks and all that. It took us 4 hours total, and we wasted quite a bit of time going to the parts store to get those bushing things or whatever it was and getting coffee and all that. So it wasn't a bad job. I think it was pretty easy. Of course, I didn't really have to do it, so of course I'm going to think it's easy. But total tops, if you got the tools, about 4 hours.